Hey guys, Ben with IncomeOptionsTrading here on Thursday, April 3rd. Hope you guys are doing well. Kind of a crazy day today. Last night, markets are down big. Basically, COVID like numbers for percentages on a one day or overnight move. Hope you guys are doing well. One advantage of doing 0DTE is the overnight stuff, the tariff stuff. At least on this account here, had no effect. So last 2 days I was up $2,000. Finished today up $400. You can see the account is back into the positive, up $1,300 now, despite the big down move because of me in January, and then the move last month because of the initial tariff talks. Now tariffs are on the board. A lot higher numbers than I think the market was expecting. Big drop off, and I guess we'll see here moving forward what happens. But one thing that did surprise me, even though we had these giant down moves, yeah, VIX is up pretty big, 20%, 40% in the VIX, 20% in the futures. We're still, 30 is relatively high, but I mean, if we go back, if we take a look here, I was kind of expecting volatility to be higher. I mean, this is where we were at a month ago from volatility. And yeah, we did have some big days, but it wasn't crazy. I mean, this August, whatever day, 3rd, 5th, August 5th was a crazy day. But, VIX being at 30, it's not as scary as what you might think with these giant moves. So, just an interesting observation I had. So if we look at SPX for the day, only did one trade, did a 2-lot of the Iron Condor here this morning. Also had a long or a double calendar that expired. That was a nice winner. So all I did, closed the double calendar and put on my normal Iron Condor here in the morning. At 12:30 and at 1:30, the 5 EMA was below the 40 EMA, so the optional megabot didn't open up any those short put spreads. So pretty low-key day today. But from a trading standpoint, it was low-key for me. The range was actually pretty tight. We closed basically on the lows, 5,400, call it. We opened at 5,500, so 100-point move. That's quite a bit, but after the down move last night, I expected more back and forth, or more of a sustained down move. A lot of my or the short puts were pretty far out of the money, which was nice. So yeah, that's all I had. Last couple days had a decent amount of put spreads. Got some profits off of that, so glad to see back in the positive. So I do have this account, which is 0DT. I also have a more longer term account where I'm doing more of the tastytrade type stuff. So I got short strangles, and I run them in the MES, MNQ, and IWM. So the three major indices. I don't do the Dow, but the down move really hurt. So that account is looking pretty bad right now. But hanging in there. I will say I'd rather have a 5 or the Russell. I mean, approaching 7%, which is insane. I'd rather have a 7% down move in a day than a 7% up move in a day. So with the short strangle, what I'm thinking of is, I'm rolling down my calls. I'm inverted. I'm inverted on the NASDAQ one. The other two I'm not inverted yet, and that's because I just rolled last week. I opened up new positions last week. So I rolled down the calls. Not quite the straddles yet. But so the NASDAQ I'm inverted. But with a down move, I mean, if you really think about it with a short strangle, it's a short put and a short call. Worst case scenario for the short strangle is you get long the index at whatever your short put is at. So if you zoom out on the chart, I mean, over a 10, 15, 20 year period, you know, these indices go up. So I'm okay being long. You know, at the best prices? No, absolutely not at very great prices. But I'd rather be long bad prices than short bad prices. So that's kind of what I'm hanging on to right now is with those short strangles. Yeah, it's scary. Buying power blew up. Volatility's up. You know, nothing is helping those positions. But you know, in the end, you're just kind of long 100 shares or one futures contract of those indices. So if you guys follow the Tasty Trade mechanics, if you do anything that's not 0 DTE, you know, with a down move like this, that's how I think of it. So it's as long as you have the buying power to hold those positions, you know, in the long run, you'll be okay. So that's all I got today. Sorry for the no recap. The last 2 days had a sick kid, so I had to watch them, so I wasn't able to do the recap videos, but she's better now, so able to do the recap today. Interested to see what happens overnight and tomorrow. You know, with a smaller range here today, I'm thinking that it might be a calmer day tomorrow, but it'll be interesting to see. So hope you guys survive today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.